new tile floor install. We replaced all the old carpet in the living area with a concrete look porcelain tile, and here's the result. And here's the before. The old carpet was stained, worn out, and Baxter wasn't helping the cause any. I started by first removing the baseboards. I had to dig out the filler to find the screws. A pry bar came in handy to pull the boards away from the wall and reveal where the next screw was located. We planned on replacing the baseboards with wider craftsman-style boards, so I didn't have to worry about damaging them. Once all the baseboards were removed, it was time to pull up the carpet and padding. Baxter, of course, offered his help. Once the carpet and padding was removed, I had to remove the tack strips. I found a chisel worked well for this. Here's a look with all the plywood subfloor exposed. There's a small section of hardwood that previously supported a bookshelf that I had to remove. Again, the hammer and chisel worked quite well. With that cleared, it was time to bring the new materials up to the second floor. I'm using 1/4-inch Durock as the backerboard. Pro tip: use your elevator to carry heavy materials to the upper levels. I fit and cut to shape all the boards I needed to cover the space, making sure to stagger the alignment so we don't end up with 4 corners in one spot, creating a weakness. Once this was done, it was time to lay down some thinset and screw the boards down. I learned this by watching Sal de Blasi's videos on proper installation. Check out his channel for expert instruction on everything tile related. I used this trowel to spread the thinset. The larger the format you are installing, the larger the notches have to be for proper bonding. Once I had enough coverage with the thinset, I used the trowel to form ridges all in the same direction. This is important so that the ridges collapse properly and create an ideal bond to the backerboard. I sprayed a light misting of water on the surface of the Durock to help with bonding. I did a cool little dance all over the board to make sure that the ridges were collapsed. Next, I screwed the board in place. Make sure to use alkali-resistant screws like these, that are specifically made to resist corrosion caused by the alkali content in the cement board. I screwed down the perimeter first and made rows down the middle 8 to 10 inches apart. All I had to do next was install the rest of the nearly 1,000 square feet. Once that was done, I used mesh tape on all the board edges. I wanted to have the center line of the tile run perfectly down the middle of the hallway, so I used a laser line and aluminum edge trim to create a temporary straight edge to start from. I found I could install about 4 to 5 2-foot by 2-foot tiles per mix of thinset. I would start by misting the Durox surface. And then I would lay down enough thinset to provide proper coverage. Again, I used the notch trowel to spread the thinset and finished by running the ridges in a uniform straight line pattern. Now it was time to set the tile in place. The tiles have a specific direction to their pattern, as indicated by an arrow on the bottom, so I had to make sure they were all facing the right way before setting them in the thinset. Here I am setting the tile leveling system, which consists of a clip and wedge. This ensures that you don't have any uneven heights between tiles, called lippage. Once I placed the clips, I did a little shuffle on the tile to collapse the ridges. Here I'm sliding the wedge over the tiles where they meet together to make sure they are perfectly even in height. If the wedge catches, it means the tile needs to be pressed lower to match the tile before it. I just continued this process for the rest of the space. The next day, when the thinset is dry, you simply remove the wedges and kick the clips. They break off below the grout line and are never seen again. All that was left was filling the gaps with grout. I used this pre-mixed grout because it perfectly matched the color of our tile. It was stickier than traditional tile, so I didn't end up bringing the camera gear out for this step. Again, Sal de Blasi has great videos on proper grouting techniques. Check him out. After a lot of hard work, we are incredibly happy with the new look. Thanks for watching and see you on the next project.